Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. Crime novels that take place in bookshops can be irresistibly appealing, especially for book fans. Bookshops have an irresistible allure. And it's not just the books, it's the personality, it's the environment, so it's not surprising they're popular settings. Let's take a look at a bookshop setting in a novel today and turn the spotlight on Matthew Sullivan's Mdnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore. Lydia Smith works at a quirky Denver bookshop called the Bright Ideas Bookstore. It's not in the greatest neighborhood of Denver, so as others are down and out in other ways. All of them are affectionately known as the Book Frogs. Most of the employees are as quirky as the store is. Some are misfits, others are nonconformists, and Lydia loves it all. She likes the bookshop, she loves being around books. It's a good setup for her. But everything changes one day when the body of Joey Molina, one of the book frogs, is found hung in one of the upper floors of the bookshop. It's not spoiling the story to say that this is a suicide. Everyone's upset by what's happened, but this death is especially hard for Lydia because Joey has left her a coded message. When she works out what this message means, she sees that Joey wants her to know about his life and what drove him to commit suicide. As she goes along, Lydia finds that Joey's past is intertwined with her own in a way she didn't know. So she's going to have to face her own past, her own traumatic history, and an unsolved mystery if she's to find out what Joey was trying to say. In the end, Lydia finds out the truth about a lot of things, and we see how one small decision can have an impact even years later. So what are the elements in this novel? What holds it together? The novel takes place in an unusual bookshop. Readers who enjoy browsing in those out-of-the-way bookstores will find that this is very appealing. There's a description of the shop, the various sections, and some of the books mentioned too. And books are an important theme in the story. This isn't a conventional bookshop, and neither are the people who work and shop there. Throughout the story, we see the camaraderie, support, and even friendship among these people. There's an underlying theme of them caring for each other. That said, though, this isn't a light, happy novel. There's a great deal of sadness that doesn't go away when the larger questions are answered. Readers who prefer happy endings will notice this. Still, the ending offers some hope that the main characters will move on and even find some good. Sullivan makes use of flashbacks to tell Lydia's stories and to share the events in her life, and the way that Joey's life winds together with hers. In the end, history catches up with Lydia, so the final part of the novel is in one time period. The story is told in third-person past tense through a few perspectives, chiefly Lydia's. So we learn about her. She keeps herself closed in. She's a very private person and trusts very few people, not even her partner David completely. And we see as the story goes along why she's like this. The novel explores her past and how that past has impacted her. We also learn about the pasts of others she grew up with, so we see how the different histories are intertwined together. And that weaving together of histories is important to the plot. Each of the main characters is connected in some way to the others. So there's a real sense of the tapestry of human relationships and the way one thing that you do impacts others. Mdnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore is a story of facing the past and the impact that seemingly small decisions can have on everyone. It features a distinctive Denver bookshop, a cast of unusual characters, and a protagonist who sets out to solve one mystery only to find herself solving another mystery, the mystery of her own past. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.